Welcome, diecast fans. I'm Tom Spanners Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
And welcome to round 2 of the Colour Run.
That's right. Last week Team Red took to the track, and this time it's Team Blue.
There was chaos aplenty last week. Are these drivers going to be able to hold it together any better?
Well, first up, we've got the fastest qualifier, Scoop Adams. He's driving the Mercury Cougar, and his time was 13.693, which is pretty smoking hot.
A newcomer to the Canyon is Tie-Dyed Parrot. He's driving the Chevrolet El Camino, and his best time was 18.074.
Next up, we've got Little Darwin, and she's driving the Subaru WRX STI and the best time of 18.114.
And representing NZ Racing, we've got young Cade driving the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, his best time in 19.365.
And expect some sparks with Big Mike, also from NZ Racing. Mike's driving the Nomad and his best time 19.642.
And rounding out Team Blue tonight, we've got Marcus Firegon, an old school competitor at the Canyon. He's driving the 1984 Pontiac Firebird with a very slow time of 21.200. But qualifying times don't mean anything when it comes to the racing.
Now, Hey Dam cleaned up Team Red last week in the 82 Toyota Supra. It was a great run from Hey Dam and good to see him back on the track. And as you can see, there are lots of colours still to race, so make sure you hang around and check out the full series. But it's time to get Team Blue up to the top of the track and get them underway.
So just like last week, this is a 6-car elimination race. The last driver across the line or the first one to crash gets eliminated each race till we're down to the final 2. And here we go, race number 1. It's a tight group as they exit the tunnel, and cars going in all directions into Bogan Alley. Looks like Scoop and Tie-Dyed Parrot getting away. Big Mike's managed to jump up to 3rd place there, but Scoop gets away from the pack in reverse. Looks like he is going to cruise down for the win as we wait to see who else made it through all the chaos. That looks like young Kate going through Tie-Dyed Parrot for 3rd, and 4th place Marcus Firegon, Big Mike in 5th. And it looks like Little Darlin gets eliminated.
Just like Team Red, there was chaos aplenty here. Look at this. All the drivers just seemed to forget about racing and thought it was a demolition derby as they just tried to take each other out. Big Mike, making the most of it, slips through from last place up to 3rd. Somehow he got pushed back further in the pack by the end of the race. But there were cars going in all directions, and look at this, over the finish line, Scoop comes in, flips into the camera. Young Kate, I think, flips over as well. Look at that, he hits the barrier on the other side. Tie-Dyed Parrot manages to pull it in for 3rd place. And then a battle there between Marcus Firegon and Big Mike from NZ Racing. Big Mike coming off 2nd best there, but Little Darling gets eliminated.
So the first casualty of the night is the Subaru or Subaru, depending on where you're from. Big Mike starting in the back row, he is going to want to do some work if he wants to not be eliminated.
Well, Big Mike has been known to come from behind before. He did it in your mum.
Dude, phrasing!
Oh, there he goes. He just slipped right up the inside. Young Kate tried to take him out, but he couldn't. And now we've got Tie-Dyed Parrot up front taking on Scoop.
It looks like Scoop's got it wrong into Big Kahuna corner, but Tie-Dyed Parrot gives him a nudge, so Scoop will take the win. Tie-Dyed Parrot 2nd, Marcus Firegon 3rd, Big Mike 4th, and that leaves young Cade bringing up the rear, and he is going to be eliminated.
Check out the burst of speed here as Tie-Dyed Parrot and Big Mike go up the inside, and then young Cade totally hunted out Big Mike there, but he just missed him, and that unfortunately didn't pay off. It was a big manoeuvre, a big effort, but unfortunately for him, it was not the right gamble to make.
No, and had he taken out Big Mike, I think there would have been some serious words had over the dinner table there. But young Cade, unfortunately, brings up the back end of the field and he gets eliminated. So that is another Porsche out very early.
Well, let's be honest, the European cars really can't handle it at the Canyon like the muscle cars can. So it's not surprising to see all the muscle cars into the next round.
Now, Big Mike seems to just be hanging on here. He starts in the back row again in last place. Marcus Firegon now getting left behind as Mike slips past him. And we've got Scoop trying to take on Tie-Dyed Parrot, but Tie-Dyed Parrot having none of that. Gets a huge lead over the rest of the field. But here comes Scoop again, making a challenge. Doesn't quite catch up to him. And what's that? Oh, there goes Marcus Firegon.
Wowzers, what was going on there? Now check this out, the boys came in and Mike does this superb drift through Big Kahuna corner, but then coming down, it looks like Marcus locks up the brake, and was he aiming for the Bogan baby?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me, that kid does talk a lot of smack.
Man, that kid is so lippy, and he was taking his life in his hands there. But Marcus missed him, and he also missed the Bogan motorhome and the pigs right by the finish line. Incredibly, no one got killed, but Marcus gets eliminated.
And Big Mike lives yet again. He's still in the back row, and I think this one is really down to Scoop and Tie-Dyed Parrot. Those two have been racing hard all night long.
Yeah, I think Mike's luck might have finally run out.
Tie-Dyed Parrot out into the lead, but here comes Scoop closing right up on his bumper.
Man, these two are just going at it.
And Scoop getting up on 2 wheels there through Petrol Head corner. He goes up the inside through Big Kahuna corner. It's a tangle up, and here comes Big Mike. Big Mike slips right on by for 2nd place.
Man, this race had everything. look at Scoop here. He's trying so hard. He gets up on two wheels. He goes to the outside. Tie-dyed Parrot cuts him off, so he cuts to the inside and almost made it through clean. Unfortunately, got a bit sideways, and that allowed Mike to catch up. And check out this drive from Mike from NZ Racing. What a superb bit of driving in the Nomad there. Gets to the outside of him, overtakes him, and then cuts back in to make sure that the Cougar can't get past him.
Yeah, check out the drive down this final straight. Mike sees his opportunity and just gets right up on the bumper of Tie-Dyed Parrot and cuts right in front of Scoop. So Scoop, our top qualifier and leader so far, gets eliminated, and it's down to Tie-Dyed Parrot, the newcomer, versus Big Mike driving the lucky Nomad.
Well, Mike's been scraping through by the skin of his teeth every time so far, but it looks like Tie-Dyed Parrot's going to run away with this one.
I don't know, Mike seems to find his legs in the tail end of the track. Can he do it again? Looks like he's making a push.
Go, Mike,
Here
go.
it comes, he's closing up on Tie-Dyed Parrot. It's a race to the
close.
finish, but Tie-Dyed Parrot is going to take it.
Wowzers, what a way to finish that race. I thought Big Mike was going to have a crack up the inside, but at least he put on a show for the fans over the finish line as he gets eliminated.
So congratulations, Tie-Dyed Parrot. You're moving through to the next round, but as Frank said, he gets a bonus run up against Munchett, the current Outlaw champion.
Let's just hope Hornby and Son doesn't try showing off like he did last week, because that almost cost them the race with some beautiful overtaking there by Hey Dan.
It looks like Tie-Dyed Parrot's got the jump on him, but Hornby and Son tucks right up hard on his bumper as they go through Bogan Alley. They run down to Petrol Heat Corner, and it looks like Hornby and Son seems to have lost it a little bit. He makes another challenge as they go through Big Kahuna Corner, but it is not going to be enough. Tie-Dyed Parrot taking another win.
A phenomenal effort there from the newcomer, Tie-Dyed Parrot. Congratulations, and it's lovely to see a Ute in the final.
Well, there's been some superb driving overall tonight. Some great racing from a number of drivers, but Big Mike putting on quite the show overall.
Well, let's not forget Scoop as well. He did that awesome stunt move. He got up on two wheels for quite a way through that corner before trying an awesome overtake maneuver, and if he'd just pulled it off, it could have been quite different.
There definitely were some great battles, and I'm expecting a lot more through this colour run. And it's going to be interesting to see not only which colour car wins, but what type of car.
No, it completely doesn't matter what type of car, it's all about the colour. And check out this drift from Mike there. That was so superb.
And then Marcus Figon finding the gap there. I'm so impressed he didn't hit the baby.
And next week there's another El Camino, and this one is not only bright yellow, but it's got flames, so you know that's going to be hard to beat.
Well, there's actually a bunch of awesome vehicles in that race, so there's going to be a lot of competition.
And probably a lot of chaos as well.
Oh, no doubt. Alright, that's enough for tonight. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We look forward to seeing you next time.